The search is still on for a missing boater whose boat capsized over the holiday weekend. Stroudsburg Starbucks participates in nationwide racial bias training, and the Pocono Raceway is nearly ready for their opening weekend. I'm your host, Ashley Catherine Fontanez, and that's Tuesday on Pocono Record Update. And now on to your local news. Two separate incidents left one person dead and another missing this weekend in the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. Park officials say a hiker perished Saturday in the area of Dunfield Creek, New Jersey, and that the search continues for a boater who capsized Friday on the Delaware River. The hiker, Philadelphia resident Todd R. Buschetto, collapsed during a hike with his family on the Blue Blaze Trail near Mount Tammany. According to the National Park Service, Buschetto died on scene despite CPR and other efforts from bystanders and emergency personnel. Chi Yen Yap of Farmingdale, New Jersey was last seen around 4 p.m. on Friday afternoon when the canoe he was in capsized just upstream from the toll bridge near Delaware Water Gap. Crews were out searching throughout the holiday weekend, and the search continued Tuesday morning as rescue crews from the National Park Service and members of the park's dive team were back on the river. Thousands of Starbucks locations across the country, including our local Stroudsburg location, closed Tuesday for racial bias training. The training, meant to reconnect with Starbucks' mission and share ideas about how to make Starbucks even more welcoming, was in response to a racially charged incident that occurred in April at a Philadelphia Starbucks. When asked about how the training would impact our community, president of both the Monroe County NAACP and Monroe County United, Tom Jones, said that Starbucks was setting an example for other businesses. For more on this story, check out my report for Wednesday's paper. After a long, grueling winter, the Pocono Raceway has almost completed the annual transformation it must undergo to prepare for race season after being dormant for almost 7 months. Due to weather constraints, most of the preparation takes place in a 4-week period that Pocono Raceway president Ben May describes as hectic but his favorite time of year. The Tricky Triangle is set to host its first NASCAR race of the year on June 1st, and that serves as the kickoff for a ruckus 3-month period that includes 8 different races. Pocono Record writer and Update co-host Patrick Campbell has that report for Wednesday's paper. When I plan a party, get-together, or fancy dinner for friends and family, I almost always set out a cheese plate or antipasto. Sure, piles of mozzarella, cheddar, or pepper jack cheese with some olives or meats on the side are always crowd pleasers, but lately I'm thinking about jazzing things up. Every Wednesday, the Pocono Record Good Eating section features exclusive recipes and ideas that elevate even the simplest starter like a cheese plate. This week, Becky Crystal of the Washington Post shows us how to pull together elegant and satisfying cheese boards, including some unexpected accompaniments such as chocolate, mustard, and chutney. And remember, if you get to try out one of these cheese board ideas, be sure to take a snapshot of your creation and post it to Instagram with the hashtag PRGoodEats or tag us at Pocono Record. And be sure to follow us for your chance to be featured. And that'll do it for Tuesday's top stories. For more on the best community news and sports, be sure to pick up a copy of the Wednesday edition of the Pocono Record or head on over to PoconoRecord.com. I'm your host, Ashley Fontanez, and I'll see you next time on Pocono Record Update.